start. As regards the teaching experience, the first respondent's contention is that he had worked as a teacher for 9 years in a high school and higher secondary school which had up to 11 standards. Stop. According to him, he also worked as a lecturer in history. His further contention is that the post of the school inspector in Karnataka, where he was working as such, and that of the teacher were interchangeable. Stop. Hence, the selection committee had taken into consideration his experience in both the capacities. Stop. These facts are not controverted before us, and in any case today he has the requisite experience of teaching, as he has been teaching the 11th and the 12th class continuously for 12 years now since 1981. Stop. It can therefore be said that, at least as on date when his removal from the post of principal is sought, he cannot be said to be disqualified on account of the lack of required teaching experience. Stop para. Since we find that it was the default on the part of the second respondent, Director of Education, in illegally approving the appointment of the first respondent in 1981, although he did not have requisite academic qualifications, as a result of which first respondent has continued to hold the said post for the last 12 years now, it would be inadvisable to disturb him from the said post at this late stage, particularly when he was not at fault when his selection was made. Stop. There is nothing on record to show that he had at that time projected his qualifications other than what he possessed. Stop. If therefore, in spite of placing all his cards before the selection committee, the selection committee for some reason or the other had thought it fit to choose him for the post, and the second respondent had chosen to acquiesce in the appointment, it would be inequities to make him suffer for the same now. Stop. Illegally, if any, was committed by the selection committee and the second respondent, they are alone to be blamed for the same. Stop. Whatever may be the reasons which were responsible for the non-discovery of the want of qualifications of the first respondent for a long time, the fact remains that the court was moved in the matter after a long lapse of about 9 years. Stop. The post of the principal in a private school, though aided, is not of such sensitive public importance that the court should find itself impelled to interfere with the appointment by a writ of quo warranto, even assuming that such a writ is maintainable. Stop. This is particularly so when the incumbent has been discharging his functions continuously for over a long period of 9 years, when the court was moved, and today about 13 years have elapsed. Stop. The infraction of the statutory rule regarding the qualifications of the incumbent pointed out in the present case is also not that grave, taking into consideration all other relevant facts. Stop. In the circumstances, we deem it unnecessary to go into the question as to whether a writ of quo warranto would lie in the present case or not, and further whether mere laches would disentitle the petitioners to such a writ. Stop para. However, we must make it clear that in the present case the second respondent, Director of Education, had committed a clear error of law in approving the academic qualifications of the first respondent when he was not so qualified.